Hi, lovely person who happened to click on this reading. I'm back. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Or if you have been here before, welcome. Everybody, welcome. So today, I think what this is going to be is a monthly reading for the I can't talk yet. For the month of May. So yeah, we have 4 piles here. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And I'll show you the crystals in a second. Actually, I'll just go ahead and show you the crystals now. So we have smoky quartz, all right, and we have a clear quartz sphere, and we have tiger's eye, and then we have a moonstone sphere. A rainbow moonstone sphere. I'm not sure if the blue flashes are going to show up on camera, but this one has some really cool blue things that I really like. When the light catches it, it's like a blue rainbow. There's pink and other colors in it too. Oh, you can see a little bit down here, I think. So hopefully you can see that. But anyway, so that's pile 4. Okay, so I'll give you another 30 seconds. Once I'm done talking, I'll give you 30 seconds of quiet so that you can get comfortable and relaxed if you want to, if you feel comfortable. And what was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted by okay, anyway. So anyway, after I'm finished describing the piles, I'll give you 30 seconds of quiet so that you can relax and, open up your third eye a bit and get comfortable so that you can accurately pick which pile is for you, or which it may be more than one pile is for you. But before that, and if you want to just skip to that, I think I'll probably put a timestamp so that you can skip to that. But if you want to listen to me describe what the reading is going to be about, then I'm going to try to make this quick. But anyway, basically it's just about, well, it's supposed to be an overview of the month of May. So we're going to look at how you're going to be feeling overall in the month, and just some little pieces of advice maybe, and some of the main things that are happening in that month. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going to come out. I mean, it's never a guaranteed thing. Sometimes the readings just go off in their own direction, but that's what I'm intending the reading to be. So if it goes differently, I guess maybe I will put up a disclaimer on the screen, or I guess I might have to redo this whole intro maybe, but anyway, okay, so go ahead and pick your piles now. If you haven't already, I will give you 30 seconds to get quiet and choose, and then I will see you in your reading. All right, and if you're still here, you can pause the video if you need more time to choose, but if you already know, you can go ahead and click on the timestamps below for whichever pile you chose, and I will see you in your reading. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna oops, that is my chair. All right, pile 2, or oh my goodness, I don't know why I called you pile 2. Okay, sorry, pile 1, you might be connected to pile 2. I do not know yet because I haven't done the readings, but anyway, welcome pile 2. Oh my God, I did it again. Wow, okay, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see, but there might be something going on there. Okay, I don't usually do that, but okay, so hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. Okay, so let's get into it. See what your month of May is going to look like. So we have Goose, Inner Knowing, says you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Okay. I wonder if you guys might be making some sort of move or something this month. Like some of you might be moving locations, or maybe you'll be just like making a big change. Changing jobs or changing career, or just making some big sort of change, changing schools or going to a school for the first time, like a new school. Or maybe you're leaving, I just feel like some of you might be leaving a location, going somewhere else. Either that, or like you're changing, like some sort of major change, or maybe some of you are just going on vacation or something. And some of you might be going to visit family, is something that I'm hearing. It doesn't have to be. We're going to see the rest of, see what else comes out, but those are just some things I'm picking up that might resonate with some of the people who've picked this group. Okay, so what am I going to start with first? Start with tarot, or no, you know what? I'm going to start, am I? I don't know. Am I going to start with the tarot, or I'm going to start with one of my oracle decks? Which one? Sorry, I probably should have figured this out before, but this happens a lot. I don't usually know which decks I'm supposed to read with until I get into the reading. All of my decks are cleansed and ready to go, so I don't have to worry about that. So I just kind of wait to get into the reading to decide which one I want to choose. Okay, I think maybe I'll go with this one. Okay, all right. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the Enchanted Map Oracle. Oh, the colors kind of go together too. That's cool. All right. So let's see what's going on for you guys. Pile 1. And I almost called you pile 2 again. So you might want to check that out. Either that or my brain's just having a problem, but I think there's something to that because I don't usually do that. So, because I don't think I do. I mean, I know I have done it before, but it's not like an all the time sort of thing for me. Okay. This deck doesn't do this as well, but it's sort of doing it today. Okay, that was a bit better. Okay, so pile 1. What's going on for pile 1 in May? Spirit, what's going on pile 1 in May? Okay. Oh, okay. Bone Collector on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have Come Together. Come together right now over me. Okay, I had to sing, I'm sorry. Okay, Golden Palace. All right, so I'll just flip this over. Why not? Oh, and before I get into this, in case anybody was wondering, this is a real daffodil, so I don't know if anyone would be curious, but I just thought I'd mention that. Okay. All right. I think this variety of daffodil is called the My Story daffodil. I'm pretty, is that the My Story daffodil or is that the, okay. In case any of you are interested in the daffodil, I will look it up and I will link it in the description box below. I don't know if there are any gardeners here, but in case you are interested in the pink daffodil, I will put that in there. Okay, so come together in Golden Palace. I do think that you guys are going to be visiting a loved one. You might be moving in with someone. Some of you might be moving in with somebody. Either a close friend or a partner. It could be family. Maybe some of you have been kind of nervous about this move. Maybe you're kind of worried that history is going to repeat itself in a bad way. And I think that this is some sort of reassurance that it's actually going to be a really good move. Like, I think maybe you're concerned about it, but Spirit is saying, yeah, your guides are saying that I think this is going to be a good move, that I think you're going to be happy that you made this move, that you made this transition, whatever this is. For some people, yeah, I'm getting the message that, like, you're wiser now, or you've had the experience now that you need to make the right decision, and that this is a good decision. And I think I'm also hearing that one of the messages of this card is, if you do the same, I think it's like, if you do the same thing, you'll get the same result. And what I'm getting is that this is that you're not going to do the same thing, or that like this situation isn't the same situation as something that went wrong in the past, and you're going to be, I think you're going to be really happy about this move. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, you're going to be happy about this transition. Where you're going here with this, you're going to be happy about it. And if this is like visiting and not actually moving in with somebody, then I think it's going to go well. I think that that if there was something that has not historically gone very well when you visited this person, that it's going to be different this time. Like maybe you're different, or something about the situation's different. But in any case, I think it's going to go much better if this is like a visit thing. If this is like moving in with someone, I really do think you're going to be very happy about it. And history isn't going to repeat itself in a bad way, I think. Like, I think this is going to be a new, I think this is going to be like a new type of situation, that like a new experience that feels good to you. If that makes sense. Okay, so, all right, now which deck do I want to grab? I think I'm going to grab some cards to see how you will be feeling overall, like your emotions and like your, like the actions and emotions that you're going to be feeling. Okay, this is my deck, so it's not very pretty. I just kind of wrote the words down on it, but eventually I plan to make like a prettier version of it, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I like, my guides wanted me to write this deck out, and it's worked really well for me so far. So So I use it. Oops. Also, please excuse like the unflattering camera angle here with like the mirror and stuff. I thought it would be cool if you could see like my hands and like the cards being shuffled from two different angles at the same time. And like I didn't have like a setup where I could put another camera, and I don't know, I just think mirrors, I just like, you know, old mirrors and stuff, and this was an antique mirror that I had, and I thought I really want to put this in the reading. And so you know, part of my neck and face end up on here, and I was like, I don't really like this angle, like my face doesn't look very good from this angle. It's not a flattering angle really, but I like the angle like for my hands and the cards and stuff, so I just went with it. So please excuse that if it wouldn't be like my first choice of angle if it weren't for like the cards and stuff. Now I'm just rambling on for, I don't know why I even brought that up, but anyway, okay. Getting back to the reading. Hopefully it's not distracting to anyone. Oops. Okay. So, pile 1. You know what? Some of you might be feeling a little self-conscious for some reason too. Like, that might have actually come up for some of you. Might be feeling, yeah, like worried, like self-conscious in a way, or worried that, I just really think some of you might be a little bit concerned about this thing, or feeling insecure about it in some way, just not sure how it's going to go. But I do feel like I think it is going to go well. We'll look at your emotions and stuff. Okay. Pile 1. How are they going to be? Work. Okay, for some of you then, maybe this is a job. Like a new job. Yeah, I definitely feel like maybe some of you needed a little boost of confidence or something in this situation. But your guides are telling you that, like, yeah, you can be confident. This is, I think, you know, confidence is key to success in this situation in some way. And your guides do want you to be confident in yourself, because okay, I'm back. If you hear noises in the background, it's my dog. Sorry about that. She likes to be in here when I read cards. Okay, so my memory card, it was full, so I had to put in a new memory card, and it was a whole thing. Okay, so, but I'm back now. And hi guys, it's me from the future. Okay, so what I was saying on what I was starting to say before I had to cut out part of it because I went on a big long ramble, was that when I turned off the camera to replace the memory card, I saw like a really big image of a cockroach, and I have no clue what that means, but I just thought I should add that in case that means anything to any of you. So I really have no clue what it means, but it did seem to mean something, so I thought I'd throw that out there for someone in case that's a sign or some sort of synchronicity that might make sense to somebody. So anyway, there was that. So all right, that's all I wanted to let you know. Okay, back to the original reading. So maybe some of you, again, like, are worried about traveling. Like you're worried about moving on. And for some of you, since the work came out, this could be a work thing, or it could just be that you're going to be working hard this month, and it could be like if you are moving, that is a lot of work. So it could just be that you're doing that, or it could be that work, you're doing, you know, work, you have a lot of work demands on you this month. But that really is interesting. I hope this is some reassurance for you if you have been worried about traveling or worried about, you know, moving on and moving in some way, because I am feeling like, you know, Spirit obviously wants to talk about that. That keeps coming up. So, excuse me, I burped. I don't know if you could hear, but okay. All right. So, more of what pile 1 will be up to this May. Okay. Oops. Okay, yeah, busy, active. Okay, so definitely a big month for you guys. Lots of busyness. Oh, dishonest. It's interesting. Well, we're going to have to see more about that. Comfortable, content, secure within yourself, good self-esteem. Okay, that's good on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take that out because I think that's important, because I was kind of feeling like that was going to be an important part of your success this month, to have to stay you know, to be confident and to work on your confidence in yourself. I feel like you have been working on it, and I think like wait. Maybe some of you might kind of feel like this is for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but I feel like there might be kind of this message of like faking it till you make it, like fake it till you make it. I feel like maybe some of you might kind of feel like you're doing that, sort of like you don't feel 100% confident yet. Like you kind of feel like you're maybe being dishonest in a way, like because you don't feel 100% comfortable or secure or like confident that you can do this or something. But and you feel kind of like maybe you're being dishonest by acting confident or acting like you are comfortable and secure in what you're doing. But I really do feel like you guys can do this. And I do feel like your guides are trying to kind of like, you know, trying to like give you more confidence and like, you know, hype you up and say, you know, you can do this. Like, don't, you know, you're not really being dishonest. You're just maybe, because you can do this. You're just maybe being a little sorry, that was my dog's stomach growling, if you can hear that. You're just maybe being a little bit premature with like the confidence, but like the skills will come, or like, you know, you will know what to do or what to say when the time comes, even though you're not sure of everything yet. You will know when the time comes, and they do want you to be confident and whoa, okay, yeah, your angels are definitely here. There might be an archangel around you, guys, that might be helping you out. Maybe Archangel Michael, or I heard Raphael too. So I don't know, but they just want you to know you can do this. You should be confident. Like you're not really being dishonest. Like even if you don't 100% like feel 100% confident yet, it's okay to kind of fake it a little bit till you make it, because you will get there. Like you know, yeah, you do have what it takes to do this. And you do have what it takes for this to go well. If this is like a family situation that you're nervous about, or like you're moving in with someone and you're nervous about that, or some sort of social interaction, if you're traveling to see this person and you're nervous about it, they want you to know that you definitely have what it takes to make this work well. And it's okay to, I think they are saying like it's okay to fake it till you make it. Like, just try to act confident, and you know, the true confidence, the true feeling of confidence will come soon, because you will see that you can do this, and you can make this go well. And I do feel like for some of you, yeah, maybe you're kind of feeling, you're kind of like acting like you do feel confident about this. You do think this is going to go well. You feel like, yes, I have, no doubts or no reservations about this. I feel good. And maybe though there's some part of you that doesn't really genuinely feel like 100% confident in, like, as much so as you're projecting that you are. And maybe you feel kind of bad about that, but your guides are saying, I don't know, I don't know, but I am feeling like they're saying it's good to have that outlook, even though you don't feel like that's 100% honest yet, because soon enough it will be honest. Like, you will feel that soon. I don't know, I usually don't give that message. Usually I'm more of an advocate for like expressing, all whatever you're feeling, no matter, whether, like, I'm usually an advocate for expressing your doubts if you have any, but this just kind of seems like you're just kind of going along saying, oh yeah, I feel good about this, I feel confident, and they're saying that's fine, because soon you really will feel that way. So you don't have to say, actually, I do have some doubts. It's more like, because those will disappear quickly, I'm kind of feeling. So, okay, so that's what I've got. And we did have empathy on the bottom of the deck. So looks like you will be feeling that way too. Okay, we're gonna look to see if there's anything else. What else from this deck for pile 1? Harsh, blunt. That's interesting. Oh my God, that's so weird. We have like the two opposites came out together. We have harsh, blunt, and flexible, easygoing. So I kind of designed those to be like opposites of each other when I did the deck. So I just think that's interesting that they came out like, I kind of feel like that's saying that maybe you might feel conflicted between those two, like, or maybe you're trying to strike a balance between those two energies. Like, you're trying to strike a good balance between maybe being assertive, or, like saying what you mean and being assertive, maybe even to the point where it might feel kind of harsh or blunt to you, or the people around you react at least like you're being harsh or blunt because they're not used to you asserting yourself or saying anything like that. I don't know, might be something like that, but yeah, you're trying to like strike a balance between being flexible, because I feel like maybe you're used to being more flexible, maybe. Either that or it's the opposite. Maybe you are usually more rigid, but I feel like maybe you feel like most of the time you want to be more, or at least seem more like you're flexible and easygoing. You'd rather go with the flow. I don't think you like conflict, and I don't think you like, you know, I think you're very I think that's why that empathetic card came out, because I feel like maybe some of you might even identify as an empath, or you're at least a very empathetic, very caring, you know, you care about people. You know, you are an empathetic, sympathetic person. You don't like to hurt other people's feelings, or step on anyone's toes, or make anyone feel bad in any way. And I feel like maybe sometimes that, you know, you don't, like, people kind of treat you as a doormat sometimes. People might walk all over you, or step over your boundaries, or, you know, just not treat you in the way you'd like to be treated, because you are so easygoing a lot of times, and people will just, some people might take that as an invitation to just do what they want, or, like, you know, just, you know, ignore what you want, or maybe even take advantage of you in some way. Or I just feel like maybe sometimes, like, you just don't get heard, or you don't get considered. Like, your needs and your wants don't get considered as much, or listened to, because people are just used to you not putting your foot down about things, or saying what you mean, or saying what you want, or setting firm boundaries. I feel like, and I feel like for you, it might feel like you're being kind of harsh or blunt when you do it, because you're not used to doing it, and maybe also because the people you're around aren't used to you doing it, or maybe they're like, I almost feel like there might be a dynamic, for some of you, like, maybe if this is family or something, where they're just not used to you drawing boundaries, or speaking up, or saying what you want, or saying, no, I'm not okay with that, I'm not comfortable with that, or, you know, this is how I would like to be treated. Maybe something like that. And they're just, used to you going along with whatever. So when you do that, like, to them, they're like, oh God, like, you're being so harsh, or you're being so blunt, or I don't know, something like that, because they're not used to you doing that. Or maybe some of them might even just be really, really, really sensitive. Like, they don't usually handle anyone drawing boundaries around them well. Like, they feel like they're the only ones who can, like, be assertive in this situation, and, like, if anyone else tries, like, they just kind of freak out. So, or something like that. But I feel like if this is a work situation for you, it just might be kind of hard. Maybe it could even be a situation where you're asking for a promotion, or a raise, or something like that, or just feeling like you need to speak up about something, and you might feel like you're being, like, I just feel like for you guys, it might feel like you're being extra harsh, and, like, really harsh and blunt, because you're very flexible and easygoing usually, and it's just not comfortable for you because you're not used to doing it, maybe. But your guides are, I would say your guides are saying, like, don't worry about it. Like, I really feel like you're on the right, I think you're on the right track, because I feel like they're kind of encouraging you to like, do something different, you know, like, you forge a new path, like, do a different action. And maybe this is the difference in that, like, this is the different action. Like, instead of being flexible and easygoing like you usually are, you are going to speak up more, and you're gonna be assertive, and you're gonna you know, say where your boundaries are, and you're gonna be more, you know, yeah, you're gonna be more assertive, and you're gonna speak up more for yourself. And if something really does bother you, or just there's something you'd really like, you are gonna say something about it. And I think that this new way of doing it is going to be really, really, really beneficial for you. I think you're going to get an outcome this time that you would really like, that you're really hoping for. And that's what's going to make this transition, whatever this movement is, you doing this and being in this, like, this mindset and doing these things, being assertive, and acting confident, that is going to get you the outcome that you're hoping for this time. Yes, I feel like that's the message. So I really feel like that's probably the main message for you guys this May. They are encouraging you to, like, go for it. You can do it. Like, yeah, act confident and be assertive and say what you want, even if you feel like you're being a little harsh or blunt. It's really good for you to do that. That is going to be a big change, I think, for you guys, and that is going to facilitate this going well, this movement here, or change, transition. It's going to go well because you're doing this, and which is different from what you've done in the past. Okay, so anything else for their energy this month for pile 1? I feel like this probably covered it, but is there anything else? Okay. Sorry, I'm going to be back in a second. I'm looking at these cards and trying to figure out what they're saying. I'm trying to, like, tap in, because I think there's something pretty specific here. Okay, so we have supportive, in flow / good manifester, expressive, and hurts others on purpose and enjoys it. With forgiving, understanding, and compassionate on the bottom of the deck. So, okay, I know this looks, well, this card when it comes out usually isn't great, but I don't feel like this is, what is that noise? Okay, sorry. All kinds of weird noises going on today in my room. All right, so what I think this actually means, I think your guys want to talk to you about okay, okay, what am I seeing here? again, we have like the two opposites here. Like forgiving and understanding and compassionate, and then like we have this like hurts others on purpose and enjoys it. I feel like oh man, I think I'm gonna have to stop the reading in 1 second. I'm gonna finish this part. Mean is another word on that card. I feel like, and I wasn't sure about this card when I made it either, like because I feel like it has a couple different, like it could mean a few different things. It's a little bit difficult, but I feel like they want you to know that you are a good person. That's the main thing coming through. Like you are a really good person. Like you are very, very empathetic and kind, and you're very understanding. You're very compassionate. You're very forgiving. That's why that card came up. Like you're all of those things. You really, really are. And your guides want you to know that you're a really good person. Like you're a really nice person. Like anyone would be lucky to be friends with you or to be in a relationship with you. Like you really care about the people you're with. Like you're a really good person. Or, you know, if this is a work situation, anyone would be lucky to have you as an employee or to work with you. Like you're a really good person. You're a really good coworker. You're just great you are a really nice person to be around. I think that anyone who spends time in your company is lucky to have you around. I really feel like a lot of times you do really just try to kind of go with the flow. You do like to just kind of, you don't like to, I'm hearing like, you don't like to make waves. You don't like to make things awkward or make things uncomfortable. I think you feel a lot of times like by being assertive or saying, no, I don't like that, or, you know, that you're being disruptive or something. But you're not, like you feel like you're being a mean person. Like you feel like you're hurting people in a way. It's like you feel like you're hurting people when you are assertive, or, you know, when you say what you want or ask for what you want, or say, no, I don't like that. Could you please change this? Or I would like this to go differently, or this made me uncomfortable. Or like when you talk, I feel like when you like correct somebody, like when you have to talk to somebody about a situation where you'd like them to change something, or where someone did something wrong, or someone did something that hurt you, or someone did something that upset you, you have a really hard time. In any of these situations, you have a hard time saying things about it, which I know I've already repeated a lot, but I guess I'm just really trying to make sure I cover it all. But your guides want you to know that, like, you're not hurting anybody on purpose. I know I think you feel like you're hurting people when you do that, or you're hurting people's feelings, or you're worried that you're going to hurt their feelings. And that makes you feel bad, because if you are an empath, you feel other people's feelings really strongly, like they're your own. But even if you're not, like, you really don't like to hurt people. And your guides want you to know, like, you're a really kind person. And by you saying sometime, you know, even if it does hurt somebody's feelings, sometimes they're just saying like, sometimes that's the way it has to go, because you're not doing it on purpose. Like, there is a difference between someone who tries to hurt people on purpose, or they enjoy saying things that will hurt people because it makes them feel good to hurt people. There's a difference between that and like, energetically, there's a difference between that and in between you and you just asserting yourself, or you addressing something that needs addressed. It's like, even though what you say may hurt someone's feelings, it's not your fault. Like, you're not trying to hurt their feelings, but you know, sometimes that's just what has to happen, because sometimes there are things that need addressed, and sometimes things just, they are awkward, but you have to speak up and you have to say something, or it's not going to change for you. And but you know, the person's not going to change their behavior because they may not know that that's something that bothers you, or you know, they might know, but they're just, you know, they're just going to keep doing what they want to do until somebody says something. You know, it's like the path of least resistance for them. They're gonna, if they can get away with it, or they can keep doing it, they're gonna keep doing it. But they might stop if you say something, or at least at that point you'll know if this is some person that's, you know, they're just going to keep walking all over me, or they don't really care about me, or, you know, they're not going to change their behavior. And then at that point you'll know whether or not you want to stay in that situation where you're dealing with that person, or if you know, you'll know if you need to take other actions, or if you need to leave, or, you know, you'll be able to assess the situation from there. But yeah, basically what I think they just want you to know that there is a difference. Like, you hurting someone's feelings because you just need to assert yourself, and like, if that hurts their feelings, it's not your fault, because you're not trying to, you're just trying to talk to them about a situation. I really do feel like it's a situation that's a concern of yours, or that upset you in some way. I do feel like, or like, there needs to be some sort of change, I think, for a lot of you, like, that you're in the way someone treats you, or maybe if this is a work situation. Camera stopped. Maybe you have to tell somebody that they needed to change something, like if you're someone's boss, or if this is a family situation, or a friendship, or a partnership, you might have to say, if, you know, if there's something that made you uncomfortable, or basically I just feel like there's something you need to speak up about, because I feel like you're not going to be happy. They just want you to know that, like, even if you might hurt someone else's feelings, if you keep going like this, they're not going to change, or they're not going to know that they need to change something, or they might not know something bothered you, or if they do know, like, they're not going to change anything unless you say something about it. Like, it's not going to change, and you're going to be suffering this whole time. So, and I feel like you're suffering unnecessarily, because I really think the message is, it's not going to hurt them as much as maybe you're worried about. Or if it does hurt them, I feel like, maybe this sounds harsh, but they'll get over it. Like, they will heal from it, because again, you're not trying to hurt them on purpose. It's just one of those things that's uncomfortable, but you have to talk about it. And once you do, maybe someone's feelings might get hurt in the moment, but I think they will come around, and they will realize things, and it'll be okay. Like, I think it'll be okay. And it might sting a little bit in the moment, but again, it's like, you're just suffering constantly, like, or, you know, like, you're just going to keep suffering with this over and over again for much longer than, like, the other person is going to hurt, if that makes any sense. It's like, by you asserting yourself and saying this one thing, you might hurt their feelings for like a couple minutes or like a little bit for a few minutes, but it's way less than like the discomfort that you're experiencing not saying anything with this going on, if that makes any sense. So it's like the pain they're going to go through, if it hurts their feelings at all, it's going to be way less than the pain that you're going through continuously not saying anything about this thing that might need changing, or you not asserting yourself, you know. So yeah, they just really want to encourage you to express yourself, and to maybe just looking at it that way, like you know, proportionally speaking, if you don't say anything, the suffering you're experiencing is going to be way longer and way more intense than like anything that they're going to feel in that moment when you say something about it, you know. Hopefully that's helpful to someone. Hopefully I'm getting that across right. They just want you to know that you have so much more to give, and you spend so much time helping other people to, you know, I feel like you are harmonious with people, and you go to such lengths to be harmonious with people and keep things comfortable so much. Most of your time is spent doing that, and I think your guys just want you to remember, like, even if you have to speak up and say something and it hurts someone's feelings this one time, just remember that most of the time you're still being this, you're more support, like you spend the grand majority of your time like going to great lengths to make sure you don't hurt anyone's feelings. So in these cases where you have to assert yourself, like, don't feel bad, like don't feel like, oh, I feel horrible because I hurt their feelings, you know, like I was too mean, I was too harsh. They don't want you to feel that way, because they're just saying, no, you're not being that. It's like I feel like maybe there wasn't a subtle way for you to get this across to this person or this group of people. And you know, you had to put your foot down eventually, or you had to say something, because it wasn't going to change. Either they were oblivious or they knew, but they weren't going to change unless you really put your foot down. So anyway, hopefully that's a helpful message. They just want you to know you're a nice person, pile one. You are a really, really good person, and you're not a mean person all of a sudden just because you hurt someone's feelings once, or just because you asserted yourself, because you said what you needed to. Even if it does come out harsh or blunt, like, that doesn't make you all of a sudden a mean person. Like, you're a really, really good person that had to be harsh once, you know, or like a few times, or whatever amount of times it is. But it's like, overall, you are still like an amazing person, and you try so hard to be so kind and giving to everyone. And that's not changing just because you are more assertive, like, or just because you hurt someone's feelings one time or a couple times doesn't mean like, all of a sudden you're this huge, awful, hurtful person. You're not. It's like, you're a really, really good person that may have hurt someone a couple times, or hurt someone's feelings because they took it the wrong way, or because they're very sensitive or something like that, or because you were a little harsh, but you kind of had to be harsh because they weren't listening, you know, they weren't getting it otherwise. And, you know, but your guys don't want you to beat yourself up about it, basically. So hopefully this was helpful in some way, and, you know, and you won't beat yourself up, I hope, pile one, because, and maybe you're just like, I'm not going to beat myself up, like, quit like, maybe you're like, I don't know where this is coming from, but hopefully, you know, I am picking up your energy. Hopefully you landed in the right pile, and this is your energy, and you know what I'm talking about, and it's helpful in some way. But okay. And if you have no reservations about, you know, being assertive and stuff at all, then you're good, because that's what your guides are encouraging you to do. So okay. Now what else? All right, so feel like I've probably honestly covered it, but because I've talked for a very long time, this has ended up being a very long pile. You know what? I feel like I've kind of covered it. I think that this is the main like happening in May. Like, this is the main issue in May that I think you guys are going to be dealing with and going through. I am just going to get you a few of these little like advice cards. If for no other reason, then they're very, very cute. And let's just see if there's anything else in these. Okay, so anything else for pile one? Okay, and I do think this one too. It says bloom and attract more than butterflies. Oh, and my nail has a butterfly on it. I don't know. Just goes really well with that. Okay, persevere. Leave no stone unturned. Generosity. Sow seeds of kindness. Yeah. And again, I just feel like when I just heard a house finch start singing. Okay. I feel like, again, they're just really encouraging you that this is going to be really good for you, I think. I think this more assertive you and saying what you need to say, I do think that this is going to be really good for you, and I think it's going to attract a lot of good things in your life, into your life, and I feel like it might attract more people to you. Like maybe for some of you, you might be attracting new friends soon. I do feel like there are going to be new relationships coming into your life, maybe like as a result of this energy and you being able to do this. I think this is going to help bring some new people into your life that I think will, I think they might resonate much better with you than some of the people that are around you now, maybe for some of you. But I feel like maybe for others this might also be attracting abundance. I don't know what if this is for your work, maybe it is going to help you financially. Like maybe it will have something to do with like getting a promotion or something. But I do feel like when it says here, like bloom and attract more than butterflies, like I do think this energy that you're going to be in is going to help attract more good things to you. Like more than you were expecting. Like I think maybe you were just expecting that you would maybe get a result from talking to this person, like maybe get a direct result from talking to them, like maybe something would change in that situation, but maybe you weren't expecting that, like you taking the initiative to be assertive like that might actually open other doors for you or some other thing. It's almost like your energy is going to change in a way, and that's going to help draw some other really good things to you too. So hopefully that makes some sense. And yeah, persevere. They just really, I just feel like they're encouraging you to like, yes, be strong, be confident, do this, you know, push forward, persevere, like don't give up and don't like back down. Like, I feel like they really want you to go for it. Like, that was just the thing I heard in my head was like, go for it. You can do it. Okay. And just to remember, you really are kind. And you really are a generous person. You're so generous. And they want you to know that it is definitely okay for you to be assertive like this. And you are still the same kind person you've always been. And you're still incredibly generous. And they just don't want you to lose sight of that is who you are. And they're really, really proud of you. Yeah, I think you guys are really cool, Pile 1, and I hope that this reading helped you in some way, that you got something out of this, and I hope you have a really, really good month of May. I hope this goes well for you. You can do it. Go get them. Like, I feel like this is going to be good. You can do this. Better things ahead. I really think that you're headed towards, you're flying towards something much, much better. Like, I think the situation you're moving into is going to be drastically better than ones before, because you're doing it like this, because you're in this energy, you're being assertive like this. So anyway, okay, I'm wishing you so much luck. I really hope your May goes well. Thank you so much for watching this reading and spending this time with me. I really hope you got something out of it, that you enjoyed. Okay, well, I hope to see you again sometime, but in any case, take care. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so we're going to get into your month of May here in a second, but before we do that, I just needed to say that, just in case, I just want to be honest that this is the second time I have filmed your reading, because the first time through, nothing seemed right. It all seemed kind of like weird and off, and I just could not like get the messages clearly, and I'm not sure what that was about, but just want to let you know this is the second time around, and I'm hoping this is going to go much better for you guys, because I just felt like that was not fair to you guys. It just wasn't right. It just didn't feel right. So, okay. I slept and took a break, and I cleansed everything really, really well, and I'm feeling better about this group now. I'm still feeling like this pressure. I feel like there needs to be a lot of gentleness in this pile. Like, I feel like maybe you guys may have been through some rough stuff recently, might be going through some stuff that's hard. So, and I just, like, maybe I'm feeling like a lot of pressure. Like, maybe you guys feel like you're under a lot of pressure. But I just want to do a really nice, gentle reading for you guys. I feel like maybe you could really use, I feel like you guys could use maybe some extra kindness in this group, because I feel like maybe you've kind of been through it recently. Like, maybe you're feeling a little bit beat up. So, okay. And I think I was feeling your energy maybe a lot, because I don't think, I think I was just taking on too much of your energy, maybe because I was tired. I wasn't able to, keep my, I just felt like I wasn't able to really connect well or get the messages. I just felt really weighed down. So, okay. Hopefully this one goes a lot better. I am feeling the energy, but I feel like I'm still able to feel mine too. So it's really a very strong, more heavy energy in this. And so if that's what you're going through right now, guys, and that's what you're feeling, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you will be able to feel better soon. And we're going to take a look at your month of May and see what helpful messages might come through for you guys, that might help you feel a little better, hopefully. That's the hope. That's the intention. That is the hope. So, maybe, yeah. Okay, so let's look at your card. First, we've got, your card is the Giraffe, Visionary. We've got rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. So first of all, I wanted to mention that I do think that there's a lot about seeing the right path, like having a higher perspective. Visionary, I feel like you are able to see things maybe other people don't see as well. Like you can see the big picture more easily than some people can. Especially since you chose the, you know, the quartz, the crystal ball here. That's you know, used for seeing things. You know, like future things, like your traditional crystal ball association. So I just feel like, and some of you might even be really intuitive and kind of like have a very strong sense of how things are going to go in the future, or how things would be best put together. Like I do feel like you can see things that other people can't. I think like you can see things like trends coming or things coming that other people don't necessarily see coming. You have like a very clear vision. Like you can see things that are coming before they're here. And I'm not sure if you identify as psychic or what you're comfortable with, but you're very, very intuitive, and you do see the future sometimes before, you know, you see things before they happen, or you sense them at least. I feel like, yeah, I'm feeling like you see trends, or you see like events or things that are going to be popular before other people catch on, things like that. Like you're usually ahead of people. Like you're ahead of your time, or like you're usually like you're ahead of like where like the majority of people are at a lot of times. Like you get there first is like the feeling. I feel like a lot of you in this group are really graceful and like really beautiful. I just have this feeling like I'm just really drawn to like this one giraffe's face and like their eyelashes. I don't know, there might be something like you might have really beautiful eyes or really beautiful eyelashes. And I am sensing more of a feminine energy in this group. You don't have to be female, but I do feel like there's a lot of gentleness, or like a lot of feminine energy in this group. And I just feel like you're very beautiful. Some of you may be very tall, but basically you just have like this graceful way. I feel like maybe you are very like graceful when you walk, or there's something like, you know, I think because it's the giraffes, like there's something about the way you move that's very graceful. Some of you might even like be a dancer or something. And I am feeling like I feel there's something about you. I think I'm feeling like I was sensing like there could be some people that are models or something in this group, because I feel like there's something very striking about your appearance, like your outward appearance, and also like, but not just your outward appearance, but like your aura, like your energy. There's something about you that really draws people in, or is very like noticeable about you. I feel like people, captivated is the word that I keep, like people are captivated by your energy, or they're captivated, like they just want to look at you. Like when you enter a room, or like when you're nearby, people just like, sometimes I think people might stare at you actually, like that sounds kind of uncomfortable. I'm sorry if that's like weird, if you guys go through that, but it's because they think you're beautiful, or they just find you really, like, they really want to look at you because there's something very cool about you. Yeah, I just sense like there's something really, really beautiful about you, and it's not just on the outside. It's like an energy that like comes through, and I just felt like I needed to say that you know, you're really, I just really feel like you need to like, I just need to tell you guys, you're really beautiful, pile 2, and there's something very captivating about you. That really stands out, something unique, and yeah, I just feel like really, really beautiful. Like, not to say other people, like everyone's special in their own way, but I do feel like there's something particularly, I would definitely use, like there's something particularly special about you guys. Something that is like really unique and stands out. And I feel like there's like a gentleness here, like I think that's why I was picking up on the feminine energy. Like there's this softness, this gentleness, this grace. That's really, really lovely. I just think it's really nice. And I do think you guys have a very big heart. You're just like, you just have this really beautiful, lovely, almost like delicate or gentle energy. And I don't say that in a bad way. That is a beautiful energy. People don't always value it, but it really, really should be, because it's amazing. Yeah, okay, you guys are really cool. All right, so already this is going much better than last time, so I hope it's going to continue on in that way. But okay, I feel like I'm able to connect much better for you guys today. I feel like a lot of you are very sensitive too, like you might identify as a highly sensitive person, like an HSP, or you know, as an empath, or just like you're very sensitive. And again, I say that in a good way. Like sensitivity can be a very valuable thing. It's a strength. It's not a weakness. Sometimes it might feel like that, but sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. Anyway, okay. Hopefully you know how beautiful you are, pile 2, and that you know your gentleness and your grace and your sensitivity, it is special, and it's a strength. It isn't a weakness. It's like anything can be like a strength or a weakness, but like I just hope you know that it's not like inherently like a bad thing. Like this is a really good thing, a really beautiful thing about you. So okay, hopefully that's helpful in some way. Okay, now let's get into your month of May, like what you're going to be looking at, what's going to be happening for you guys. So okay, I really do need to figure out which deck I'm using for it first. This has been like the hard part. I'm not sure. You know what? I need to use this one. This is one of mine. Okay, I'm going to use this one first. All right. A really sweet energy. That's another thing that's coming to, like another word that's coming to my mind to describe you guys. Like sweet and gentle, and maybe very nurturing. That could be something too. some of you might be moms, or like it's just very mothering, you know, have more of a mothering, nurturing energy, like helping those around you. Okay. All right, so month of May for pile 2. What are we looking at for pile 2 for the month of May? Okay. That's a lot, but I think maybe I will take it. It's like this uncertainty feeling, almost like I'm not sure. But just so you know, right here we have at the bottom of the deck coming out already, we have higher self and or spirit guides. So your spirit guides are really talking in this. They want you to know that you're that they're with you, and they're supporting you, and they are definitely present here in this reading. So is your higher self, probably. So, okay. Okay, so we have sensuality, flexibility, repair, space, worrying, anxiety, breath or breathe, movement, reflection and contemplation versus rumination, body, held, hold, have, rest, okay, soul, calling, that which is divine, that which cannot be destroyed, and balance is an active state. Okay, I'm going to stick this here. Okay, so I really am feeling for you guys that this is a month of repair for you guys, of recovery of some sort, of healing is, I think, the overall theme. So, and I think for some of you that could be physical healing, like there's something in your body that needs healing. Some of you might actually, I did bring up that there could be some dancers or something in this group, and I guess it is possible that that some of you might be dealing with an injury of some sort, either, yeah, okay, from like maybe a dance injury or from a sport or something else, but some of you might be healing from an injury in this month. So, and I'm not trying to like scare you if you're not injured now. Like, I don't think you're gonna get injured. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have been injured recently or something, I feel like this is going to be a month of repairing and really focusing on healing that injury. For others of you, this is more like internal healing. Well, I mean, obviously an injury is internal healing in a way, but it's internal in the sense that it's like your physical body. But I'm feeling like this could be also more mental health healing. Like, I just feel like you guys need to give yourself a lot of rest and a lot of space and a lot of gentleness and a lot of grace this month. And even if you're not like dealing with an injury or something like that, like I feel like your body might be showing signs of the stress that you're under, because I definitely feel like this pile has been dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety, having maybe a lot of difficulty dealing with some harder things that have been happening in your life recently. I just feel like your guides and yourself, your higher self, just want to tell you to take it easy, to not be so hard on yourself, to just remember that this is a month to be gentle with yourself. Like, this is a month to not push too hard. This is a month to just let yourself more like just be, and just don't be so hard on yourself is the feeling. Like, make sure you really, you let yourself have, I kind of get this feeling like make sure you, like, I'm here, like, make sure you baby yourself this month, but not like, I don't know, I hope that doesn't come off like, I don't mean it in a bad way, like really take care of yourself and like really nurture yourself. And I feel like you're maybe good at giving that energy to others, and your guides are asking you to use that for yourself this month, to nurture yourself this month and be gentle and kind to yourself this month, like extra kind. That was the first word that came to my mind when I started tuning into your pile, was kindness. Like, you just need some extra kindness, you need some gentleness, you need this to help with your healing. And you definitely need rest, and you need like peace and quiet and your space. And I just feel like any little thing you can do to give yourself extra moments of quiet and extra moments of like not having to do anything, that would be really, really good for you this month. Yeah. And I feel like, and also I'm getting like this feeling though, that like to combine it with, to combine the rest and, you know, the gentleness with just little bits of movement, gentle movement, and maybe some gentle stretches, because I am getting like flexibility, might be helpful. Some of you might want to try some like very, very gentle, like restorative yoga, or maybe that's something you guys practice, whether this is a physical ailment or whether this is, you know, just you're dealing with recovering from anxiety, or from maybe something really, really stressful that you went through recently, that's been causing you. I just feel like you guys have been through something very, very hard and very, very stressful recently, and like this is your month to kind of like reboot or recover and like really properly focus on healing from this stressful time period. So whether it's like been a time of injury or illness that you've been dealing with, or a time of like maybe really, really stressful other events that might have been happening in your life that like where the stress had an impact on your body. But I definitely am feeling that there's just a lot of need to just really take it easy this month. And just be really, really kind to yourself, really, really gentle with yourself. And like, if your body can't do what it can usually do, or, you know, you're just feeling like stressed out about the fact that you don't feel as well as you usually do, to just, to not try to force anything is the feeling, is like, just try to take it easy, take it gentle, take it one step at a time, and you will get, you will make progress. You will definitely make progress in healing. It might look really slow at first, but you know, that's like with the energy is like kindness, gentleness, being just like really, really taking your time with things. And just having a lot of like understanding towards your body that it's trying its best to heal, and also towards your mind that like you're trying to heal and you are healing. It just might feel very slow, and maybe you're used to getting things done more quickly, or you were hoping for more quick recovery, and you're just feeling kind of weighed down and like, oh, when is this going to end? Or like, when am I going to feel better? And they just want you to know that like, pushing isn't going to get you there any quicker. In fact, it might kind of like hinder you a little bit, that you really just need to, you know, take your time, just do little bits here and there, like when you can, like a little bit of movement, a little bit of forward, you know, like maybe a little bit of pushing yourself, like to move a little bit, but like but just very, very, very small amounts. Like compared to the amount of rest you're getting, it's like the amount, like you need to do way, way, way more resting than moving, but you still need like that little bit of movement in there to help balance things. Hopefully that is making sense. Yeah, and I just feel like your guides really want you to know that they have your back in this, and they are helping to heal you. You might want to, I'm not sure if you work with Archangel Raphael, but he might be around you helping you, or you might want to call on him to help you heal. And I definitely feel like there's a lot of worry and anxiety surrounding this. I feel like for some of you, it's been a period of very, very high anxiety and very, very high stress that has kind of caused this imbalance in your health. And for others, or it could be a little bit of this, like it could be a little bit of both, but for others, it's that your physical condition is causing you worry and anxiety. Like the healing process in general is causing you worry and anxiety. Like you're worried that you're not going to heal, or that you're worried about the fact that you're not healing quicker or something. And your guides just really, again, want to let you know that like you are healing. You will heal. You are healing now. Maybe you can't see the progress yet, but you are doing it. It is happening. Yeah, and I think you're getting in your head a little bit more than you need to. I feel like that you might be struggling with like some intrusive thoughts this month, or maybe you have been dealing with that, and just like your thoughts really kind of running away with you, and just really, really, really thinking a lot to the point where it's like detrimental in a way, because what you're thinking about, it's more like rumination. It's not actually helping you. It's not really helping or contributing to you in any way. It's not really you can't make the situation better by like thinking about it over and over and over again. It's sort of like, maybe if this was something that happened to you that was very, very stressful, or maybe even traumatic, you might be playing that over and over in your mind. And again, you know, if this is something where you're struggling with your mental health, you might want to ask, you might want to seek some help, like ask somebody for help with that. If it's something that's really concerning to you, obviously, you know, go see a professional if you feel like, you know, that might help, because you shouldn't have to suffer through this alone. There are people who could help. So that's just something, if that appeals to you or resonates with you, just thought I'd bring that up again. Or did I bring it up before? I don't know, but I thought I'd bring it up anyway. But otherwise, it's just like they're reminding you that by thinking about the event over and over again, or by thinking about even like thinking about the injury, or thinking about the sickness, or thinking about the imbalance or the stress that you have in your body, or thinking about the things that stress you out, isn't actually really helping to fix this problem in any way. So just like a gentle reminder about that, and to, whenever you can, try to quiet your mind or clear your mind, maybe try some meditation, and just gently remind yourself that thinking about it over and over again, it's not actually helping. Some of you might want to look into some EFT tapping too. I think it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, but there's this app that I found for the tapping that I think is really helpful. So maybe I will like put a link to that or something in the description box in case any of you are interested in that it might be helpful in some way to you. Yeah, but I'm just really feeling like it's about taking it easy this month. It's about being really gentle with yourself and doing things for yourself that feel good too. That's a big part of this this healing, I feel like, is really making sure that you ask yourself, like, what would feel good to me right now, and then making sure you take that time to do things that feel good to you. Like, explore things that feel good to you, and then make sure you take the time to do those things for yourself. I really think that's going to have a way bigger healing impact on you than you might think. I really do. I feel like that might really help, like getting in touch with the fact that you can do things for yourself that feel good, and making sure you do those things for yourself. I think that could be really, really helpful for you guys and very healing to your body and your mind and your soul. Also, if some of you have been struggling with, and I also, before I get into that, I feel like I need to say, with this balance is an active state, it's just like reminding you that sometimes if you get off balance, or sometimes, you know, sorry, camera stopped, when your body doesn't feel right, or, you know, like basically when you're not quite in a place that you'd like to be at the moment, wherever it is or whatever's going on, and maybe you feel like you're not able to like manage as well as usual, and your guides are just reminding you not to beat up on yourself, like not to blame yourself or something for like getting kind of off or like losing your balance a little bit. Like maybe you were doing really good, or you felt like you were making progress or something, and then, you know, you kind of fell off the wagon, or maybe, you know, something happened and like, you know, you felt like in some way there was some sort of like a backtrack, or like things got worse or something when you thought they had been getting better before, or you hit some sort of plateau, and or maybe, you know, you didn't keep up with like habits that are good for you, or you know, did something that you know is not great for you or something, and you might have been feeling kind of bad about that, or you felt like maybe in some way you contributed, maybe you felt like you contributed in some way to some way you might kind of feel like you sabotaged yourself in some way, maybe for some of you at some point, and they just want you to remember, like, to try not to beat up on yourself if you do something that, you know, you feel like may not have been the best for you, like, or, you know, to not get so frustrated with yourself or with your body for not, you know, being in balance all the time, or, you know, for having I don't know, I just feel like this energy of you, like maybe some of you are being kind of hard on yourself, or just really feeling upset about the fact that things feel off balance right now. I feel like maybe you usually are pretty good at managing, I don't know. I don't know what I'm picking up exactly. Basically the advice is that you can't, like, balance is an active state, meaning that, like, you don't, you know, you don't just find a balance point where you're like, everything is perfectly in alignment and perfectly balanced. And then once you achieve that state, you never ever deviate from that state. It's like when you're balancing, like even when someone looks still, like if someone's balancing on a tightrope, they are not still. Like they might look still from the outside, but on the inside, like so many muscles are working and like moving in little tiny ways to like maintain that balance. Like it's movement, and it just looks like a very small movement rather than like flailing around, like, you know, almost falling off, like what we would consider, you know, off balance. Like even though you're balancing, you are still shifting. You're not like perfectly in the middle, like without any adjustment, you know? So it's like, even when you are in balance, or even when you're doing well, you can expect that, like, in life, you will never just, you will never not be like coming off balance just the slightest bit. But like, instead of it seeming like you really fall off the wagon, you just, or like you really fall off the tightrope, instead of like being like flailing around when you have something that kind of throws you off, you will just like, it will only bother you or throw you off just a tiny bit, you know, and then you'll come back to center. I hope what I'm like, I can see, like I can tell, like I know what I want to say, but I'm having a hard time like verbally expressing what I'm trying to say to you guys. But I hope you get what I'm talking about. Like I hope this makes sense. But anyway, basically your guides are just asking you not to beat up on yourself, not to be hard on yourself, to be very kind and gentle with yourself, and to know that you are healing, you are doing a really good job. And this rest period, like this period of like where it almost seems like things are more stagnant or things are moving really slowly, is very, I think, helpful and necessary for your overall healing. Like this slow progress period where it seems like everything's going really slowly, that it almost maybe doesn't seem like it's happening at all, is necessary. And you actually are making progress. You just can't see it yet, but you will be seeing that progress soon, just probably not in May. And they just really, they're telling you this is like the foundation of progress. Like they want you to focus on the gentleness and the slowness and the rest and the taking it easy this month. And then I think things are going to be able to like pick up. Things are going to pick up after that, and you're going to see progress much quicker. But this is a slow and gentle month. A month of healing, a month of just relaxing and taking it easy when you can, and not pushing your body, not pushing yourself like at all, or just like definitely not pushing it any more than you have to. Yeah, and just making space to feel, like finding spaces where you feel comfortable and stuff, I think is going to be important to you too. Just finding things that make you feel good, finding quiet, comfortable spaces to be, little bits of gentle movement, nothing that pushes yourself too far. I think that's going to be really helpful. And I was kind of getting this, this sense, like if any of you are feeling like, like self-conscious or like bad about yourself because of something you're struggling with, your guides just really want to come in and just tell you that you are still, like, they just want you to know that whatever's happening here does not make you any less beautiful or any less amazing. like, I just really feel like you need to be told that you're beautiful right now, pile 2. And I just feel like that's a very important message to get through to you, that you really, really are very, 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 very beautiful inside and out. And I think your guys just really want you to treat yourself like you're beautiful. Treat yourself like the precious, beautiful, amazing human being that you are, because you are. Like, I just feel like just don't be too rough on yourself. You deserve much better than that. You deserve you deserve so much kindness from everyone else around you, but also, this month especially, you need some extra kindness from yourself, I think. And yeah, but I just want to let you know, you're very, very beautiful, pile 2. That's coming through so strongly. You are so beautiful. And please don't let this make you feel like you're not beautiful, because you really, really, really are. And you're very, you're a very special person. I feel that. And you deserve gentleness and kindness, and don't let people tell you to toughen up. Like, I don't think that's the energy that will help you live your best life. I don't think that's what you need. I think you are meant to live a more gentle life. I think you are a gentle person. And I think that you should be in alignment with things that help you express that gentle energy and use it to the best of, use it the best way, like to, what am I trying to say? Like a way where that energy can shine, instead of trying to like dull that energy or get rid of that energy or change it and like be more tough. I feel like it's more like it's a good idea to find a way that kind, gentle, nurturing energy can really shine and really do its best good in the world. Like this world tends to look down on that energy a lot, like it's weak or something, and like it's a problem. And I think that's not true at all. And I think that you guys maybe needed to hear that. I don't know. The world needs your energy. Like the world needs this energy too. It's like everything is, not to say, like it's almost like there's balance in the world, and it's like I think all energies, like the more gentle, soft, nurturing energies are just as needed as the more like masculine, like active, go get it, making it happen, tougher, stronger, I don't know, energy. I feel like it all needs to be there in like I feel like too much of one is not good, and too much of the other is not good, So I just hope you will embrace your energy and know that like this gentleness and this more sensitive energy that you have, it is beautiful. And yeah, I just hope you won't I hope you're not beating yourself up for it. I'm not sure if that message was for everyone, but hopefully hopefully it helps somebody. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need to see? What other deck do I want to use for you guys? I feel like I've pretty much covered it, I think. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to move right to like the extra pieces of advice cards. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to grab this one first. And then I'm going to grab you some, I think I'll go with the Secret Garden for you guys. Okay, any final things that you'd like to tell pile 2 for their month of May? Okay. All right, trust the universe, first quarter moon in Aquarius. Believe in your good luck, first quarter moon in Sagittarius. And new moon in Taurus, know your worth. Yes, exactly. I did feel like I really needed to like talk to you about you being, you know, your strengths and your worth. That you are really, really amazing, pile 2. I really felt like I needed to say that. So that's cool that that came out. Yes, know your worth. You have so much value and so much worth. And please don't let other people tell you, and don't let you tell you don't let that negative voice in your head tell you that your you know, your natural energy, how you are, that doesn't have a lot of worth and value, because it does. It has so much worth and so much value. And just you're very beautiful, pile 2. Just everything about you is very beautiful, and I just really think you need to be told that, maybe, or hopefully that's helpful. But I hope that you tell yourself that, and I hope, because I know like just anybody can tell you that, and you know, it might not sink in, but I just really hope that does sink in for you guys, and I hope that you will be able to feel that like really strongly inside of yourself. If that's something you can't feel now, I just really, maybe you can ask spirit or ask your spirit guides to like show you your beauty or something, like show you your strengths, or show you like the most beautiful parts of you, or like show you your strengths, or show you the valuable aspects of you. But honestly, I feel like your biggest value, what you need to know, because this soul came out here, is that you need to maybe connect with the fact, maybe you would feel more beautiful, or feel your worth more if you if you focus more on the concept that you are a soul, that underneath everything on the outside and everything we do here, what you really are is a divine soul. You're a piece of the divine energy that flows through everything, and you're infinite, you're internal, or you're eternal, and you can't be, that part of you can't be destroyed. Like nothing can destroy that energy, and you are a divine being. You know, everybody has that spark of the divine in them. And if you connect with that part and understand like how cool that is, that you're a part of that, maybe that will help you. Like you'll know that your worth is inherent, that it's not dependent on anything you do here, or how you look, or how your body is doing right now, or anything like that. It's not based on your physical vessel. It's not based on your actions here. It's based on, it's just inherent. Like, you do have worth because you're part of that. It's like everything has worth. Everyone has worth. Everyone has that part of worth, like that's they have that, your soul, you know. And maybe that's a little bit like, I hope that makes sense or is resonating with whoever was drawn to this. But your guides just want you to know that your worth is inherent. You are a beautiful soul. And maybe that is a difficult concept for, I don't know, for some of you it might be kind of a new concept or a difficult concept, but maybe for others of you that is something you've been working on or opening up to think about or something. So that's what's coming up. Like, you're a child of the divine. A piece of that divine is in you. That is your soul. And that is what's beauty. Like, that's what's beautiful. That's where your beauty comes from. And you have that. And I feel like nothing can destroy that. Like, that you will always have that no matter what. That is in you. That can't be destroyed. That can't age. That can't become sick. That can't become, you know, that part is always going to be in you, and a part of you, and a part of everything you do. So yeah, maybe getting in touch with your soul, I think oops, sorry, I touched the mic, might be really helpful. Okay. And they just really, and believe in your good luck. They want you to know that you are gonna heal through this. You are going to get somewhere. You're gonna make such progress with this. Like, you have good luck. Luck is on your side. You are going to get there. You're gonna get to the place you want to get. You're gonna reach your goal. But it just, you know, the way there might seem kind of counterintuitive by going slower and being more. Well, hopefully it doesn't seem like that to you. Hopefully you understand, you know, that makes sense to you, but you are going to get there. It's just, this is a slower month, and this is a time period for slowness and taking it really easy, but you will bounce back, and you will make great progress, and you know, your guides are with you. Luck is on your side. You've got this. You will get there. Just wanted to say that. And trust the universe. The universe is going to guide you. The universe has your back. The universe is with you. They want you to have this. They want you to have this healing. And they are going to help guide you to, like, in what you should do, or, you know, maybe resources or people that can help you. The universe is helping you with this. And they want you to try to have more trust that this good is coming to you, that this healing is coming to you, and that they are going to help you figure out figure out the steps to take and stuff to help this healing happen. But yeah, your guides are guiding you, universe is guiding you, and they're asking you to trust that they have your back, and that this will happen for you, that you will get there. Yeah, and honor your feelings on the bottom of the deck. First quarter moon in Pisces. Yeah, they definitely want you to not be hard on yourself and not be harsh on yourself, and to honor how you feel. Honor your emotions, honoring how things make you feel, recognizing that, and not, maybe not fighting it, but just, you know, giving them a voice. Maybe you can journal, or again, maybe find someone to talk to, like a counselor, some sort of professional, or just a friend or something that you feel safe with, that you can open up to. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get you a couple more cards from this deck or this deck. I think I'm gonna go with the Sea Melody. No, Secret Garden. I'll go Secret Garden for you guys. Okay. All right. Sorry, this reading is so long. I feel like this has gone on a really long time. But hopefully it's been helpful in some way. I feel like some of it has been redundant, but hopefully there's some pieces in here that have been helpful to you. It looks like May is a very significant month for you guys, but just like a very quiet, restful, healing month. So hopefully some of you are kind of glad about that, or it's like a relief to hear that that's what you're working on, or that you know you're on the right track, because you were kind of feeling like you needed to do that. So, okay. Oop. All right. Anything else for, yeah, release. Lighten your load. I think one of the other groups got this too. Yeah, they just want you to take everything off of your plate that's not absolutely 100% necessary for like your daily functioning. That anything you like, to be very discerning about everything that you do not absolutely have to have done, to not do that, to remove everything from your schedule that doesn't absolutely have to be there, like for your survival or for your health or for, you know, your income or whatever that is necessary, that you just let everything else go. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? And sometimes that can be really hard, figuring out like what to cut out of your routine so that you can make, you know, get more rest and stuff. But they're suggesting that would be really helpful to do that for you. Okay, success. Yeah, bloom wherever you're planted. They're just telling you you're gonna have success with this. Like, even though it seems like a slow month and you have to slow down and take it easy now, they just want you to know that this is gonna help you and you will have success. Retreat. Never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. Yes, see, that's just so perfect for this reading. Yeah, I mean, I think that one's pretty self-explanatory with the rest of the reading, so. Radiance, keep your head held high and follow the sun. Yeah, I just really feel like they, again, want you to keep your head up and keep your hope and faith and your dignity, and know that, like, you're gonna get through this, and that you are beautiful and you are important no matter what's going on right now. Like, you matter. And that you have this radiance that comes, like, I just feel like they want you to know that you are radiant and that you're beautiful. And they want you to know that you are going to make progress in this, and you are going to heal, and that you're going to feel like your radiance, like you can shine again, or like your radiance is going to be able to like fully be expressed again. Courage. Yeah, when picking roses, don't fear the thorns. I just think they want you to know that you are courageous, and that, you know, you can do this, and you can make it through this, and, you know, you will make it through this, and you will have healing, and you are strong and brave. You can be gentle and sensitive, and also very courageous and bold. I feel like what you're going through here is a very difficult struggle, and it's hard mentally to like keep going and to keep hoping and to, you know, keep believing that you will be able to make it to the other side of this is very difficult. And they want you to know you're so strong and you're brave and you're courageous for taking this on, and to keep going and to keep believing and having faith that like there is another side to this, and you're gonna make it to that other side. Okay, so those are your messages, pile 2. I think that's all I have for you. I hope they were helpful in some way. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. This reading went, so I'm really glad I redid this pile, because this is so, now this makes sense, you know, and this just feels so much more right for this pile. So anyway, I am sending you a lot of love, and I'm wishing you so much luck for this month. You can do this. You are strong. You are courageous. You are beautiful, and you're amazing. And I just wish, I'm just hoping that you will feel that, and that you will feel the support and the strength of your guides around you, cheering you on and helping you with this. And I hope to have you guys back sometime. But in any case, just I'm wishing you all the best, guys. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading. I really feel honored that you chose me to be your reader, and you chose this reading, and you chose this pile, and I hope it helped in some way. Anyway, thank you again. Take care. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so let's look at your month of May. We'll just put this over here. Hey guys, I had to pause the reading for a second so I could let you know this. I feel like the main point of the reading, the most important message, didn't get mentioned until later on in the reading, and I just didn't want you to miss it in case you clicked off on or something like that. So I just wanted to let you know that this month you should probably be extra cautious about watching out for scammers and like scammers or con artists or catfishers, you know, anything like that. And just exercise some extra discernment when it comes to trusting and believing new people in your life. Again, it's new people, not someone close to you. If something feels off to you, just trust your instincts and research and double check everything before making any important decisions or revealing any sensitive personal info. Okay, I think that's it though. That's the most important information. So I just want to make sure you had that because I thought it was important. So, okay, now on to the rest of the reading. I hope you guys are excited for May. I feel kind of excited for you guys. I'm not sure why, but we're about to find out. Okay, so we've got Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. I feel like some of you might have eyes like that are very almost like very piercing eyes, or very like unique eyes or something. Like, I'm just thinking of the jaguar's eyes, and I just feel really drawn to those. So I just wonder if some of you might have eyes that are really distinctive in some way, or people just almost like people know that you're looking at them from like across the room, almost like you have a piercing stare or something like that. I don't know. Or people feel like you can look right through, like look deeply into, I'm here, like their soul or something. I'm not sure, but I feel like maybe people feel that way, almost like you can see right through them. Like you can, you almost like you always know when someone's lying, or you always know when somebody is telling the truth, or Like you always know like the deeper truth of like people can't hide things from you, or something is something that I'm getting. Almost like you always know, or something, or people feel like you do, at least. I feel like maybe some people, it kind of weird, like it kind of freaks them out, like they feel yeah. And some of you might not know even that you do this or something, like I think some of you do. Anyway, so that's something I'm getting from you guys. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are very intuitive, maybe even psychic, or like that you would identify with that term in this group. Like highly intuitive. I think that you are some of you might even be mediums, or you communicate with your guides, something like that. And I feel like maybe a lot of you could be creative in this pile, or at least that might be something you're working on this month. Or if it's not like a creative project, like if you're not an artist or something, or a musician, then maybe you are working on creating, like the card says, your dreams. Like you're working on, maybe some of you are working on manifestation this month, like actively focusing on taking steps towards your goal, towards towards making your dreams come true. That's like a huge focus of yours this month. And really focusing in on what it is you want. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to get some of these oracle cards. Go a little bit deeper into this, see what you will be doing in May. All right. What will pile 3 be doing for May? All right, pile 3's May. Okay, and I just looked at the clock at 5:55, so that might be a message for some of you. You might be working on some, you might be going through some big changes, or looking to make some big changes in your life. Okay, pile 3, May. What for May for pile 3? Ooh, okay. Just kind of slid out, but I feel like that's magic prayer on the bottom of the deck. Okay, some of you I do feel like are going to be doing some sort of manifestation, maybe even like rituals or something, but you're definitely at least like, or maybe you're praying about it, but some of you you're at least in some way putting out your intentions, putting out your, like you're sending out your desires and asking for what you want from the universe, and, really getting clear on, what it is you want to ask for, and what it is you want, and like really like directly asking for it, like, and yeah, because we've got like cleaning house here and stuck in the mud and wide open. I just feel like you guys are getting unstuck this month, and like you're getting back in touch. Like, I'm just hearing like you're getting back in touch with your magic. Like, you're getting back in touch with maybe literally magic. Like, some of you might practice magic, but whatever the case is, you feel like you're getting back in touch with like the magic of life. You're getting back in touch with like your own ability to like make, I feel like some of the wonder of life is coming back for you this month. Like you're gonna see some magical things happen. And Golden Palace is what popped out here. I feel like this is what you guys, this like represents your dreams, like where it is you want to go in your life. Like you're moving towards this Golden Palace. Like you're, for some of you, I'm feeling like you are the Golden Palace too. Some of you might be working on yourself, like becoming the best version of yourself, working on self-improvement things. But I feel like for a lot of you, like this represents the goal, like this represents your dreams, like, and you guys are just, you're really focusing on your dreams this month, and maybe actions you could take to help help move you in that direction, but definitely setting your intentions and saying to the universe, this is what I want, help align me to this, like help get me here. And I feel like they are, like you're going to start seeing signs and stuff if you haven't already. But I just really feel like you're getting back into that this month. Like that's something that you're focusing more on is I'm sorry if you hear my stomach growling. Is asking the universe for what you want, and actively trying to manifest things. And for some of you, you are I just really feel like instead of like half-heartedly going about trying to manifest, I feel like you're just really going for it. Like you're putting a lot of focus on this. Like you're putting a lot of energy into this month. So, okay. Anything else for pile 3? I'm not sure. I think, yeah. Wizard of Awareness. Okay, that's interesting. Wizard of Awareness, protecting treasure. And making a choice. Okay. And we have unexpected visitors on the bottom of the deck here. Okay. So, Gentle Gardener. It was peeking out from underneath that one. So, okay. There's something here about trying to decide. There's definitely a decision that you're trying to make here. About the best way to protect yourself. I'm hearing like protect your investment. And protect yourself. I'm like in grow your wealth, maybe. Yeah, you're definitely contemplating something here. And yeah, you're definitely trying to figure out how to protect and grow is something. I do feel like this is money for a lot of you. Or like, you know, like material wealth. Okay, this isn't money for everyone. This okay, can I get some more clarity on this, guys? Because I don't want to say this without, you know what, no, I don't want this deck. I want this other deck. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna get some clarity on this one. It's like there's something or someone coming in here that you're not sure that you're trying to like assess the situation or see if you decide whether you trust them, because there's something you're protecting here that you feel like maybe that could be jeopardized by this unexpected visitor. Something's coming in that's making you feel like you're not sure if it's a threat to your dreams, or a threat to your goals, threat to you, threat to your life, threat to your happiness, or if it's a good thing. Okay, clarity on this, Spirit. For pile 3, what could you clarify this situation here? Book. Okay, it's like about getting more information, which is kind of funny because that's what I'm trying to do. Clover. So that has to do with like happiness, security, safety, and again, it's sort of like, especially in this deck, a feeling of like keeping yourself safe and protected. So there's definitely that feeling of like protecting your happiness, feeling safe, and feeling, because you know, like even her arms are crossed in this picture, and it reminds me of sort of how this woman is like, kind of has her arms folded around herself, like in a protective sort of, like a protective sort of posture. I feel like you're definitely feeling like you want to protect yourself, and you're trying to figure out the best way to do that. I mean, with this unexpected visitors here, I feel like it's probably someone or some sort of circumstance came in, obviously unexpectedly, and you're analyzing the situation. You're trying to figure this out, like trying to figure them out, try to figure out whether or not this is for your highest good, or if like you want to protect yourself and you're not sure what to think of this unexpected visitor. Like, and there's some sort of choice that you have to make here, probably about whether, if it's a person, like whether to let them in, or how to deal with them, or how to proceed with the situation. And I feel like if you got some more information, like did more research, something about doing more research is going to really help you in making your choice. Like, I think I'm getting the message that maybe you might not have all of the all of the informations or all the facts that you need to make the right choice for yourself yet. Like there's still some more information that you need to find, and maybe actively searching for the information might really help you in making your decision here. The universe wants me to, you guys want me to remind you that they want you to be happy, that your happiness is very important to them, that your dreams are very important, your goals are very important. And they will support you and try to help you no matter what decisions you make here. But I just feel like some more information gathering could really put your mind at ease and really help you in this situation. And I've gotten this, I'm going to be honest, I've gotten the snake more than once, so there might be someone untrustworthy around you, or just if you have a bad instinct about someone or something, you might be right. They might not have your best interest at heart. It's just something I wanted to throw out there. Of course, trust your own intuition. But yeah, more research is gonna help. I think is really gonna help you in this situation. there is some more information that could really help you get clarity, I think, and know which path to take. All right, any other clarity on this? Okay, yeah, now the snake came out again, but this time it was in reverse, but I don't usually take this deck's cards in reverse. Okay, Rider. That's usually, like, that's news. A lot of times it's good news. So there might be some good news coming your way about this situation too. Sometimes it's literal, like, yeah, it's communication of some sort, but a lot of times I think of it as good news, like something coming to you. Okay, so the snake has come out a lot when I've just been shuffling. I've seen it a lot. So this really could have some, I'm not sure though, because it did come out in reverse. I just feel like there could be somebody around who doesn't have your best interest at heart, or who just does not have pure intentions. Might even be somebody who does have bad intentions. I don't use, I'm kind of uncomfortable saying that since it's a general reading, but it did pop up a lot, and it seems like here you're feeling like you need to protect yourself, and we have the unexpected visitors. So with the snake, I don't know, and more information, you might want to just maybe even, I don't know, I'm hearing like maybe even if this is a person, do a background check on them, or just look a little bit deeper, because I do feel like, yeah, there's something here, something might not be quite right. Something's not, yeah, my third eye is itching. I don't think somebody is trustworthy here, and so I would definitely look more into that. And if you're feeling like, I would look more into this. I would definitely look into this person more if you're feeling unsure about somebody. Whether or not they're a trustworthy person or something like, I would definitely, I wonder what the good news is. Maybe in this case it's just news coming to you, like, sorry, yawning. Maybe it'll be good news because you'll have clarity, like, like maybe you're already looking into this person or into this situation, and then you're going to get some news about this. That's going to clear things up for you, that's going to give you clarity or confirm what confirm your suspicions for you, something like that. Yeah. Okay, so I think, let's see if there's anything else. I'm gonna do some see what kinds of emotions and stuff overall, like the most common ones you're going to be feeling this month. Like what energies are going to be most predominant for you this month? What emotions are going to be most predominant for you this month? All right. So for pile 3, Spirit, month of May for pile 3. Ooh. Okay. We have naive, nurturing, encouraging, and draws clear boundaries, firm. And we also have withdrawn, aloof, pushes others away, disappears without warning or explanation. Okay. I feel like you are going to, I mean, everything is up to you. Of course, this is all your own. I want you to always listen to your own intuition, and you know, your decisions are your own. But I do see here that it looks like you are going to be pushing somebody away. It looks like you're going to be deciding that somebody is not trustworthy and that you do need to protect yourself from them, that they don't have the best intentions. And I think that you are going to be walking away from them, pushing them away, creating distance with this person. You're going to be drawing a very firm boundary, and sorry, camera stopped. A clear, firm boundary, and you might be doing that by just literally cutting off I don't know, that's something I'm feeling like you might be completely cutting off communication with this person. Yeah, I feel like maybe you were, you're walking away from someone, you're deciding, you don't want to, you don't want to let this person into your life, I think. I think you're going to be feeling feelings almost like I feel some feelings of, you know, I shouldn't have let them close in the first place. Maybe you might be feeling a little bit of, I don't know, like you feel like maybe you were naive to begin with, to let them in at all to begin with, or like maybe this person, I'm feeling like maybe this person approached you with one energy, feel like they were being kind and like they were being nurturing and encouraging, or you thought of them that way. You thought that that's how they were, but actually they were against you in some way. Like they may have been talking behind, I feel like behind your back, or in some way they were trying to undermine you, or take from you, or set you up in some way. They were doing something that was hurtful to you, but to your face, they tried to pretend like they were your friend maybe, or that, you know, they were there for you, or they tried to help you in some way. They just seemed like a really nice person, and actually they were like being the opposite of that. Their true nature was, well, they're a snake, like in the bad sense. Like, no offense to snakes, because some snakes are cool, but you know, someone was being very not good here for you. And I feel like you're just going to be processing the emotions that go along with figuring out that, you know, you had someone like this close to you. And I think that might be difficult. Excuse me, I keep yawning. Okay, I'll see if there's anything else. Anything else for pile 3? But the good news is you are getting away from this person. Seems like. So, all right, Spirit, anything else for pile 3? Any other emotions, things are going to be going through in May? Oh, wow, that was a lot, but okay. We have Honest on the bottom of the deck. We have Organized. We have Affectionate. We have Work. We have Courageous and Bold. We have Forgiving, Understanding, Compassionate. And Reserved, Shy, Slow to Open Up. Okay. So I feel like these are all just kind of separate. Yeah, otherwise this month it just seems like you're being, well, I think the Courageous Bold probably has something to do with the action you might, or the decision you might be making regarding this person. I do feel like you guys are going to be like getting a lot of work done this month. It sounds like you're really like with the organized and the work. I feel like you're going to be really like good at your job this month, or I just feel like you're really going to get a lot done this month. I do feel like you're going to be very productive and busy. It seems like between figuring this person out and manifesting your, working on manifestation things, and you're getting a lot of work done in your everyday life. I just feel like you're really doing a lot this month. I feel like the rest of this is your usual energy, like affectionate, and you're understanding, compassionate, and like the reserved and shy, and maybe you will be feeling extra reserved and shy and slow to open up after what happened here with the snake, which is understandable. I feel like you're a very honest and affectionate and understanding, compassionate person, and so it just seems like you're gonna be feeling in that way like you usually do, so that's cool. Well, yeah, I really just, I think that these other messages that I already delivered were the main messages. So I feel like the rest of this is now just telling me like kind of like the energy you usually have. So I think that these other messages that I already delivered were the main messages. So I feel like the rest of this is now just telling me like kind of like the energy you usually have. So, like kind of like the energy you usually have. So So if you were wondering, you're still going to have that. You're going to still be that. But okay, I'm feeling like those are pretty much the messages. So I'm going to get you a couple more cards, like little advice, like pieces of advice cards. In case those might be helpful. Sorry if I sound weird. I am really tired at this point, so it's getting really late. All right. All right. Any other bits of advice for group 3 for May? Oops. Anything else for group 3 for May? Strength. We have strength. Don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. Yes. Yeah, that really goes along with the rest of the reading. Just, you know, moving away, you know, blocking people out of your life that that are trying to take you down and don't belong in your space. Yeah, release. Lighten your load. Yeah, that's definitely the advice here, is like, be strong. Don't let those weeds into your life. You know, don't let those people who are trying to undermine you and who might be just flat out against you into your garden. Yeah, and release these. Yeah, release them. Lighten your load. So that seems pretty straightforward. Goes with the rest of the reading. I'll just ask if there's anything else. Anything else for group 3? Okay. Discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. Yeah. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. I feel like this kind of goes back to the to like that manifestation energy, like figuring out what it is you want and asking the universe directly for that, and figuring out how to manifest that into your life. I feel like you're going to be open and like really exploring what it is that, how it is that you really want your life to look like really exploring, digging deep into what your dreams are and exploring that and discovering that. Yeah, persevere, leave no stone unturned. I really feel like they really want you to, I really do think they're encouraging you to look into this person or people, you know, leave no stone unturned in your search for the truth here, I think. So, all right. Hopefully that was helpful, pile 3. I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for being here and listening to this reading and sharing this time with me. I really do appreciate it. It is an honor for me to get to do these readings for you. I feel very honored that you chose to click on my reading and that you found your way here. Chose me to be your card reader for today. I really do appreciate it. So, anyway, thank you again. I really hope this was helpful in some way, and I hope you have a really good month of May. I hope all of this goes really well for you. I hope this goes as smoothly as it can, and that you feel better knowing the truth about this person, and that you get really excited about the dreams that you're bringing into existence, the future that you're manifesting that looks really beautiful to me. I feel like it's going to be. So anyway, thank you again, pile 3. I'm wishing you the best and have a great May. I hope to see you again sometime, but in any case, thank you, and take care. Bye. Hi, pile 4. Last but not least, okay, so let's get into your reading for the month of May. Let's see if we can fit that over there. Okay. All right, so first card we've got here is Moose, Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Okay. So I definitely feel like some of you in this group could be earth signs. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, I think. I think some of you could be maybe really connected to nature. Really like being outside. I feel like the earth is really healing to you. I think it's very grounding to you. Being outside, connecting with the earth. I feel like you know, like the card says, you guys are very wise. And I think you have a really good balance, you know, between having a lot of having a lot of creative inspiration or a lot of ideas, and really like dreaming big, but at the same time you have a nice grounded, like practical, like a nice grounded practical energy about you too. Like you I don't know, I just feel like you guys have a really nice balance. Like you're not all imaginative and then have trouble taking action. I feel like you're a good balance between like taking like practical steps to reach goals, but also you're not so practical that you like say, oh, that doesn't sound like that's reasonable to expect like this amazing thing to happen. Like you have a good balance between like believing that amazing things can happen, but also like I hope you know what I'm saying. I think I've said it, but anyway, okay. So also some of you could be surrounded by your ancestors, or maybe your family is really important to you, or you feel a special connection to some of your ancestors, or you know, some of your older family members. But I really do feel like you guys are very wise. And like have like a calm energy. Sort of like but I also feel like you have a very kind of like fierce, like you can have a fierce energy too. Like most of the time you seem kind of calm, but you know, like don't mess with you kind of is the feeling. Like you know, like if someone comes at you, like you will stand your ground. Like you do not take crap from people. Like you do not, yeah, you really do not stand for anybody trying to mess with you. So yeah, I feel like you won't hesitate to defend yourself or the people that you love. There's like a lot of strength and power about you guys. Maybe even physically too. Like a lot of you in this group might be particularly strong. It's just something that I'm picking up on. Okay, so which deck do I want to start with for you guys? You know, with like all the earth energy in this group, I just feel like I want a different deck, I think. Because before I started, I actually thought about using this deck, and now that I'm getting into it, I'm thinking I really do want to. Okay. All right, so how do I want to do this? Okay, I think, yeah, I do think I want to use this deck. I might use the other deck too, but we'll see. Okay. May for pile 4. What is May looking like for pile 4? What's going on in May for pile 4? Okay, I think I'm ready to shuffle now, and I think I'm just going to scoot these out of the way for the moment because I'm not sure if I'm going to use that deck. But okay, so, all right, month of May for pile 4. What's going on for pile 4? Okay. Okay, so we've got On the bottom of the deck, we have keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. So that could be some important advice for you guys, or like something that you're working more on this month. Like maybe you're feeling a little bit more lighthearted than you have been. Here we've got Panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. We have Ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. Oh, nice. This is looking like a really nice month for you guys. Okay. It says, Boar, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. And this kind of goes back to like the feeling that I was having about you guys standing your ground, like even before we got into these cards, like with the Moose card, I was feeling this feeling like you guys know how to stand your ground and defend yourself. So it's interesting that the Boar is also coming up in this reading, so that seems to be a significant maybe part of this month. Okay, we've got Spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. And we've got Cheetah. Get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. All right. So, all right. Overall, I think this is going to be a fun month for you guys. It's with the adventure and the create a sacred space and keep your sense of humor. Good fortune and abundance. Receive all good things in your life. Get clear on your intentions. Stay focused. Move quickly. Achieve your goal. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage. Creative spark. Okay. Oh, with the Spider, I just want to mention that it doesn't have to be writing. This could be, I feel like this could be any type of creative project that you could be working on. So I just wanted to mention that. But if you are a writer or someone who like writes music, I feel like maybe this could be especially like an especially good month for you to work on that. But I feel like for any creative projects, this is a really, like you're going to be working on that a lot this month. I think that's going to go really well for you. Or also any sewing projects is another thing. So basically any creative projects, but I feel like particularly ones where you're using words or like that involve your hands a lot, if that makes sense. Like where, you know, like a painting or, I mean, I guess most artistic projects do involve your hands, but I don't know. I am feeling particularly like sewing or even like knitting or crocheting or things having to do with writing or writing music or painting, you know, any of those things. But really it could be any type of creative project. I think this is a really good month for that. I feel like you're going to be feeling really comfortable, like really comfortable in your space. You might be doing something to like redecorate or something to make your space feel nicer to be in. And maybe it's like even like a creative space that you're working on, like a space particularly for you to do your creative work in. You might be working on that. You might be working on something new, like taking on a new project this month. Like something that's really different for you that you haven't tried before. And it feels kind of like an adventure to you. There's definitely some sort of, I feel like there might be some sort of wish coming true for you here. Like, it's definitely a lucky month for you guys. You're going to have a lot of success, I think, in whatever it is you're working on. And yeah, your guides are encouraging you to, I feel like you're going to be feeling like maybe it's easier to focus this month. Like you really are going to be feeling very like laser focused on what you're doing. And be very, very productive. Like I think you're going to have an easier time staying focused and really getting like all the work done that you want to get done. So I just feel like people aren't going to mess with you this month. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling, or like if anyone tries to or thinks about it, they're just going to kind of feel like this energy like, I don't think I should mess with pile 4. I think I'm just going to back off. Like even if they start trying to like bother you in some way or do something to like get in your way or I feel like people are just going to be like, actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to back off. And they're not going to, it's almost like they sense like you just don't want to mess with pile 4 this month. I don't know, because like they are on a mission and like they've got something that they're doing and they're like, I feel like there's nothing that's like, no one can get in your way this month or something. Like no one and nothing is going to get in your way of like you doing this, whatever this is. Like you are creating your space and you're creating a lot. And it's like, it's almost like you are like blocking out anybody who is not at all good for this energy that you're in of creating new things. It's like you do not have time to deal with that shit. Like you're just like, no, I am not dealing with anybody's, like nothing's getting it. I don't know. I'm just feeling like nothing is getting in your way this month. Like it's just not. It's like, it's like you're being really, really firm about like, no, nothing's going to distract me from this. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. Like, no, this is going to be a good month for me. I'm working on this thing, this project, whatever it is, and it's going really well for me. And like, I am focused on getting it done, and I am not going to let anybody draw, like knock me off balance or, draw me away from my focus, which is this. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Like, this is what I'm doing, and I am not paying attention to anything else. Like that, it really just is like tunnel vision or laser focus. Like you are doing this and nothing is going to get in your way and nobody is going to be able to pull you off track. That's just kind of the feeling I'm getting. 'Cause you're just like, no, I don't know. And I feel like this is easy for you, like easier this month for you to say, to say no to distractions or to like not let people influence you or knock you off balance. I feel like it's easier this month, and I feel like your sense of humor has a lot to do with it. It's kind of just like if anybody tries to trigger you or like create some sort of drama in your life, or they just try to, or like any sort of like irritations or potential distractions that just come up in your daily life, I feel like you're able to get past them really, really quickly. Like where something might usually have like really, really irritated you and almost just like left you agitated all day and kind of made it hard for you to get back on track and like get back into what you were working on. Like I feel like whatever it is, like for instance, let's just say like, you know, you were working on a project and then you turned around and like, you know, your pet had puked on the floor or something. So you had to stop and you had to clean everything up. And then, you know, by the time you were done, you realized that, you know, it was getting pretty late and maybe now you need to cook dinner, or you really should do this, that, or the other thing that was on your list because now you feel like you don't have time to finish the project that you were working on. I feel like, or I don't know, after that you just feel like grossed out and just not in the right place to like finish what you were doing, and you feel like time pressure, like where that would usually really bother you. I feel like this month, you know, like whatever comes up, you're just gonna like plow right through it. Like whatever comes up, you're just gonna take care of it, and like you don't, like it doesn't even really bother you for that long. Like you feel like it doesn't throw you off because you're like, whatever happens, I'm finishing this. Like I will drop whatever I need to or rearrange whatever I need to because I am going to work on this and nothing is going to stop me. Like whatever comes up, I'll deal with it, and I'll just be like, oh, well, that's life, you know? And I don't know. I just feel like you're going to be able to laugh it off or just let whatever you encounter that feels like would usually really feel bad to you, or like someone said, let's say like someone says something mean to you, or, you know, tries to just make you feel bad. Like instead of you really taking that to heart or being like, now I'm in a bad mood because so-and-so said this to me, or, you know, I just found out this about something, I don't know. Instead of it really bothering you or you worrying about it, or, you know, it really irritating you or getting under your skin, I just feel like you're going to be really able to easily just kind of like laugh it off, or it'll just like roll off of you or bounce right off of you. Like, okay, well, you just whatever, you think whatever you want to or say whatever you want to. Like, I'm not paying attention to, like, it just doesn't even really affect you. Like, you're just kind of like, whatever, like you barely even hear it, like, because you're so laser focused on this thing. You're like, look, I know this good thing is coming into my life and I am creating this amazing thing, and I feel like I'm having good luck this month, and like nothing is going to throw me off. Like I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to let you get under my skin. Like, I don't know. And it's not even like you have to try that hard. It's like you're so focused on this that it's almost like it creates like this, like, you know, like this cage around you, what, not in a bad way, like you're trapped in it, but like a shield. Like it creates like this shield, like your focus creates like this shield around you, and like anything that tries to come in, it just like bounces right off of you, and like you're just, like you barely notice. You're like, oh, that's funny, something tried to distract me. It's not going to though, because like you're just so focused on this. I don't know. I really like your energy this month. It seems like you're really working on something, and I just feel like you're having a lot of success. Like you're having a lot of success at it. Like this is a really productive month for you guys. I really, really feel like you are going to be feeling this, just like you're like unstoppable this month or something. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. And yeah, I just feel like you're going to have more lightness, and like, you're going to feel more lighthearted, or like not as heavy, or I don't know. There's just something like it just can't get to you. Like it's just really easy for you to laugh about things too. And I just feel like in general, you're going to be laughing more this month. Like you're going to have more, like I just feel like it's going to be a really nice month for you guys. And yeah, I really feel like you guys are going to be working where, yeah, you're going to be super productive, and you're going to be really, really happy about what you're creating. I think this is going to be a very exciting month for you. I really feel like you've been wanting to get this stuff done, and like you're just like, I'm just hearing the word like you're unstoppable. Like you're just unstoppable. Like you're just doing you're doing what you want to, and you are doing it really, really well, and you're loving it, and you're focused on it, and like nothing can get in your way. It's just kind of the feeling. Like nothing can catch you and drag you down or something. That's a cool energy. I'm so happy for you guys, Pile 4. I think your May is going to be good. Some of the other piles, it was more of a struggle. So I'm just really glad to see this for you guys. Okay, so we'll see. Oopsie. We'll see what else, like what other energies and stuff, like what emotions and stuff you're going to be predominantly feeling this month. Although I mean, kind of was already getting a lot of that through these cards, but we'll see what comes out, if there's any additional detail. All right, guys. And by guys, I mean guides and spirit and angels. Sometimes I just call them guys. I know that's weird, but okay. So what for pile 4? What else for pile 4 spirit for May? What else? All right, what else for, okay, yes, here we go. Different energy than the other. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, we've got comfortable, content, secure within themselves, good self-esteem. Nice. Yeah, see, I knew you guys were going to feel like that. Imaginative, yeah, the creative project stuff I was talking about. Okay, we've got loyal, faithful, next to materialistic, but I don't think it's like a bad thing. I'll get into that. Okay, forgiving, understanding, compassionate, diplomatic. Okay, so you're going to be able to handle whatever comes your way really well this month. With diplomacy, and I don't know, it's like, that's awesome. Okay, we've got angry, aggravated, agitated here. But then courageous, bold, which makes sense with the whole moose and the boar. And okay, we've got cynical, sarcastic, and curious, and naive. That's so weird. We've got like good self-esteem, but then we've got struggles with self-esteem on the bottom of the deck, and insecurities. That's so weird, because that's been happening like in almost all of the piles. Like I'll get like opposites coming out, and I just kind of have been feeling like maybe that means that, like, well, in the other groups I thought maybe it was like you were kind of going back and forth between the two, or like you were kind of trying to be the one but you struggled a little bit with the other. But for you guys, I feel like you're moving out of the energy where you were struggling with your self-esteem or feeling a little bit insecure. I feel like you're moving away from that. Like that was your past energy. And like this month you're on fire. Like you are really, like you're really secure, and you're really I just feel like you are just very powerful this month. Like your self-esteem seems good. You feel comfortable in your own skin. You're like really happy and proud of like what you're coming up with, creative idea wise. And like, yeah, you're feeling very imaginative. And I feel like almost like you're, like that message that was coming through with the loyal, faithful. I feel like you're being loyal and faithful to like your dreams. Like you're being loyal and faithful to your project. Like you are making sure you take time to work on that, and work on yourself to like take self-care time. It's just something. Sorry, camera stopped. Okay, take time to also do self-care is another thing that's coming up. Yeah, I feel like you're being loyal and faithful to what you want this month, which was already coming up. Like, you're focusing on you and your project and what you want to get done, and things are not getting in your way. You're like, no, this is my month. I'm working on this. Like this is happening. Like, I'm not going to let anything distract me. Like, I'm doing this. I've taken enough time, just like, only getting to half focus on this. And I feel like you're just going all in this month. Like, and yeah, I feel like, yeah, I just really feel like anything that tries to like knock you off balance, or anybody who tries, who usually irritates you or something, or basically anything that would usually make you angry or agitated or irritated, like you're just gonna, like, you're just gonna be amazingly able to just be like, okay, I forgive this person or this situation, whatever. But like, I'm not going to spend any more time on it than that. I'm just going to be like, okay, you know what? No, I'm not, like, I'm not going to let this in, but I'm just going to like, almost like I don't know, like, I'm just getting like, almost like, I don't know, I'm getting this feeling like you're like, you're just saying, okay, well, it is what it is, or you feel the way you feel, or this is, how it is right now, or that's what the situation is, and then you're just, but like, you don't care. You're just like, okay, that is what it is, or okay, you think the way you think, or okay, you feel the way you feel, or okay, you want what you want at this point, but I don't have to pay more attention to it than that. Just be like, and then move on. Or like anything that would usually make you feel like you would hold some like anger or sort of a grudge against, I don't know. Don't want to say a grudge, but like usually something you would hold on to, like the anger, the agitation about for longer. You're just going to really easily be able to let it go. Like, I don't know, like you're just not going to be angry I don't know, like I'm just feeling like maybe a lot of times, like maybe you're around a lot of people that are kind of difficult to deal with a lot of times, and I feel like you're going to have a much easier time just letting it go. Like, I don't, again, just like that feeling that like everything just bounces off of you, and like, it's funny with like the boar and the moose, I'm not feeling like an aggressive energy where you're like, like, like whacking, I don't know, like you're not like being like, you're not being aggressive, or like being mean to people, or like yell, like get out of my way, or I don't see that you would ever really do that sort of thing, but I don't feel like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like it's not, you know, because sometimes the boar and the moose, they can be like really aggressive. I mean, like they can be ferocious, like, and very, very scary. But I don't feel like that from you guys at all. I feel like it's just not bothering. It's like you feel, it's almost more of like people sense your strength or something, or they sense like this focus, and like they sense that they're not going to get under your skin, and so they just kind of don't try, or like they just, I don't know, it's almost like they're not even consciously aware of why they feel like they don't even really know why they feel like they can't, they like don't want to bother you, but they just don't, if that makes sense. I don't know. And I feel like it's going to be easier for you to just accept people, like where they're at, whether or not whether or not that makes you, their behavior makes you happy or not, or, you know, how they're acting or what they believe is making it, you know, whether that agrees with you or not, or makes you happy, or whether you think that's right or not. You're just going to be able to be like, okay, this is where you're at right now, in your life and in your journey. And, you know, we're always changing and growing and evolving. And just because you're here right now doesn't mean you always will be. I don't know. And it's like, I'm just going to try to, you know, forgive you for and understand that you're human, and that I'm not always perfect either. Like right now, maybe you feel like this person's being significantly less perfect, like they're being very, very flawed. But even if they are being what you perceive to be very, very flawed in the moment, and it would usually really irritate you, you're just going to be able to be like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to put this in Spirit's hands. I'm going to just wish growth for you or something, and then I'm just going to move on with what I'm doing right now. Like I don't need to think, I don't need to get upset, I don't need to get angry, I don't need to be like, oh, you shouldn't be like this, or oh, how could you do that, or how could you think that way, or you're not even going to feel like you need to change it. You're just going to be able to go like, okay, I'm just gonna like you're just putting it in the universe's hands. Like I wish growth upon you, or something, like I hope, I don't know, or you're just like, I hope, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but hopefully you know what I'm saying. Basically, nothing's going to be able to bother you. You're just going to be able to move on really quickly from whatever it is. In a way too, where it seems very mature and diplomatic, and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know, but it's like you're not even going to make people angry or upset with you when you like draw your boundary, or it's almost like, I don't know, it's I don't know. It might go back to the sense of humor too. I almost feel like you're going to be able to diffuse like any tense situations or something that you come across, or, you know, like even whoever might try to, I don't know, like say something that would usually make you angry or upset. I'm just kind of getting like that sort of thing. Like you'll be able to like make a joke about it or something, or just try to like diffuse the situation by like making a joke, or like, and somehow that like really works for you this month, and like and and like you're like surprised like that the other person just like kind of laughs it off too. I don't know, it's almost like your energy just kind of is almost like infectious, like your energy that you have, like that you're not like bothered by things. It's almost like the person you're dealing with sort of takes on the same energy, and then they just don't really feel bothered either, and then they just kind of go on with their day or something. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Like when you get there, you might understand what I'm saying, but and if you do, if you could let me know, that'd be great. But anyway, I just, yeah, and I feel like you're gonna be, yeah, you're definitely feeling courageous and bold and like ready to go after, you know, ready to tackle all your projects. And I think you're going this cynical and sarcastic to curious. I feel like that's like the energy that you're going from. Like when you would usually feel sarcastic or cynical about something or more negative about something that comes in that feels bad to you, instead, or like people, again, I'm just really picking up like the people. Like instead of feeling cynical and sarcastic about that, or feeling that way about like maybe the world in general, you're going to instead feel like you're going to try to shift your energy from like, instead of feeling resist, or, you know, instead of feeling like, oh God, I can't believe this. I don't know. Or no, it's not that. Is it that? It's like, no, it's like, okay, yeah, it's like usually maybe you would be, maybe if you encountered certain ideas, you would feel like cynical or sarcastic about it. Like maybe if it's something really good, you would think that's too good to be true or something, and like maybe you might just automatically write it off or something like that. Yeah, like, or think, oh, well, that can't possibly be like that because, you know, I don't know, like nothing's that good, or, you know, this can't be true for me because like that stuff never happens for, oops, sorry, Daffodil, because that stuff never happens for me or something, or some opportunity comes up, like, because we had the good luck, the ladybug card, maybe you're thinking, oh, that's too good to be true, or that can't possibly be the thing. But instead of thinking that way, you're going to be able to like shift into like, well, the mindset of, or maybe you're thinking like, oh, you would usually think like that manifestation is like too big for me, or, you know, like that dream is too big to actually come true. Like that doesn't make like practical sense. That doesn't seem like, you know, that just seems like too magical to be something that could actually happen, because you guys do have a lot of like grounded, sensible energy. But I feel like in this month, instead of thinking that way, I think maybe sometimes you're a little bit too sensible, if that makes sense. And this month you're just going to allow yourself to like think instead, like, what if? Like, what if that could be true though? Like, what if it isn't too good to be true? What if this would happen? What if this magical thing could come to me? And like, you know, like, well, it has happened to other people. Like, what if it could happen for me? So you're kind of just like looking at things in a different way. Like you're just taking, yeah, you're like approaching things from a different perspective, like a more curious perspective, I think is what I'm trying to say. And then with the naive, I feel like it's in a good way. Like not naive, like, oh, I didn't know any better, or like, you know, I didn't know anything. I feel like it's almost more like you're opening up. You're kind of like trying to have more of a beginner's mindset. Like instead of instead of like going into a situation or a project thinking, yeah, that you already know how it's going to go, or like, you know, you're just doing the same thing you usually do. Instead of it being like that, it's going to be more like you're starting new, almost like you're trying to have like a new mind, like an open, like a completely open mind, an open perspective on things. Like I'm just really feeling more like like a child, doesn't know anything about the world yet, and everything is interesting and new and fun, and you know, they're curious about everything. I'm feeling like you're more in that energy this month. Like, and I think maybe that might be why you're really having a lot of success in your creative ventures here. Maybe particularly you're trying to have a beginner mindset with your creative projects, like trying something new, or trying something in a new way, like with a new approach. So that's really cool, guys. I really like your reading, pile 4. This is a really fun energy to connect with. I'm so happy for you guys. I really do hope you have a great May. I don't think I'm picking up anything. I think this is like the main stuff. I am going to get you a couple of these like little advice cards. I think I'm going to use the Sea Melodies for you guys. Do I want 2? I think I do. This is so lovely and refreshing after a couple of the other groups. One group was really hard. I actually think I might have to redo the reading because it was rough, but and it just kind of went off the rails. But this has been so nice. Okay, so let's see. Any final messages for group 4 for the month of May? Any final things you'd like to say to help out group 4 for May? Ooh, optimism. Yes, see, that's the word. That just seems to really sum up your reading, guys, because it just really, yes, you're gonna have so much more optimism. You're gonna be like, you're gonna be like hugely optimistic this month. And maybe for some of you that's not always your energy or something, but it is going to be this month. So like huge optimism. It says after each rainstorm there will be clear skies. And I feel like this month is almost like it just feels kind of like a clear sky for you, and just anything, any cloud that does come in, like you're just able to just disperse it so easily. It's like effortless almost. You guys are just like magic this month. And protection on the bottom of the deck says keep some aquamarine close. Mermaid's tears have been known to create these precious gems. I just feel like your guys are letting you know you're very protected, and it seems that way too, because yeah, it's just like like I was saying, like everything bounces off of you, or anything negative that tries to come your way, there's just, you have like this magical way of diffusing it, or just ignoring it and moving on, or it's like nothing can stick to you, like nothing gets in your way of this amazing luck you're having and this amazing thing that you're working on. And just, I'm loving your energy. I'm loving this month for you guys. Okay. May is a good month for pile 4. That's awesome. Okay, anything else? I feel like we probably covered it though. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Well, maybe not. Okay, stillness. In calm waters, everything becomes clear. Okay, so maybe just a little reminder to, I feel like you're going to be that, like that's part of your success this month, is to make sure you take moments of stillness and just, you know, for yourself. Maybe moments of meditation, or basically I was feeling the feeling earlier about self-care. So I think this is another like nod to that you will want to make sure you take really good care of yourself, and really make sure you carve out that time for caring for yourself and having that calm and that peace and that stillness. Yeah, and we just have dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore, on the bottom of the deck. I just feel like that's more about, I just feel like you guys are going to be diving deep into your projects this month. Like, you're really going to go all in this month. And I think that's just amazing. I'm really happy for you guys. I think this is all that I have for you. This has been awesome. I'm so happy for you guys. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's it. Well, pile 4, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful to you in some way. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and spending this time with me. I really enjoyed doing your reading. I hope you come back again sometime soon, but in any case, I'm wishing you really, really good things, and I wish you luck for the month of May. I hope all of this goes really well for you. And anyway, take care. Pile 4. Bye.